Arizona, but many public ones won't, at least anytime soon.
It takes much more than the governor giving the green light to reopen safely. ABC 15's Claudia Rupsich joining us live in Phoenix with that story. Claudia?
Most Valley cities are still in the planning phase, so they don't have an exact date for when they will reopen. But if you plan on going to a public pool in Phoenix, like this one here at Pierce Park, it's going to be more than a month before these gates reopen and you can jump back in that water. Today we spoke to a director of Parks and Rec in Tempe, and he told me that's about the time you need to make sure that everyone stays safe. McClintock Pool in Tempe has been closed for more than a month.
We're trying to do our best to get it open, but we want to do so in such a way that it's safe for our employees as well as the community.
Logistically, it takes time to make sure pools are staffed and safe to reopen while still trying to stop the spread of COVID-19.
The sourcing of the personal protective equipment and the cleaning supplies, those are in high demand. And so how do we reopen ensuring that we don't have to close because we run out of something?
Sean Wagner is the deputy director at Tempe Parks and Rec. He says they're working to bring back about 150 furloughed lifeguards so they can train them on regular safety measures and new COVID-19 protocols.
We've got to get them back in, we've got to get them trained, and that requires, weeks worth of preparation. Our guard staff predominantly is made up of high school and college students, some of which may no longer be in town.
Under the governor's executive order, pools can reopen if they follow CDC guidelines of social distancing and sanitation. The CDC says there's no evidence that COVID-19 spreads to people through water in pools.
We're going to have a frequency of cleaning that we have guards when they're not in the chair to be able to come out and wipe down equipment, wipe down tables, the handrails, chairs, different multiple touch areas.
Phoenix Parks and Rec said they're waiting on guidance from City Council and they'll need 30 days to prepare, which includes hiring and training staff and getting 29 public pools ready. In Surprise, pools and splash pads will remain closed until further notice. That's due to budget impacts and concerns about adhering to social distancing guidelines. Scottsdale, Mesa, Gilbert, and Glendale are all working to come up with a plan. Golfland Sunsplash did reopen some water attractions Wednesday with limited capacity and sanitation protocols. Great Wolf Lodge plans to reopen on June 16th, and Hurricane Harbor is still working on its plan to reopen. Our team made several calls today. We reached out to all the major water parks as well as other cities to see what they're doing and what the plans are for reopening. We have a list compiled for you on ABC15.com. Reporting live in Phoenix, I'm Claudia Rupsich, ABC 15 Arizona.